It is March 23 and I'm at the Chiricahua National Monument and I am so excited to be here. It looks amazing. My first trail is called the Sugarloaf Mountain Trail and I believe it's a 700-meter elevation gain. And it's 1.2, well, it's 2 miles round trip. In my last video, I shared with you how I quit my 25-year nursing career. Totally quit. Huge move for me. Very stressed about what I was going to do next, but I really felt like God was leading me in this direction to give my notice. And so, 4 months later, I received a letter that just changed my life. Oh, this is cool. Little reprieve from the wind. I got a letter from Pension Canada and they offered for me to cash out my pension. And I said, yes! That was a no-brainer. Such neat rock formations around here. I'm loving this so far. I'm hiking these scary trails for you so you don't have to. You should be thanking me. It's pretty scary, especially with these wind gusts right on the cliff. But it's pretty exhilarating as well. At this moment, some 1,800 thunderstorms are in progress over the earth. During the next 20 minutes, these storms will produce 60,000 cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. Here in the arid southwest, where rain from summer storms may evaporate before it hits the ground, lightning strikes often ignite wildfires. From this fire lookout, park rangers can monitor lightning strikes and fires for 30 to 50 miles in any direction. Fires that pose no threat to human life and property are usually allowed to run their natural courses. It was so windy, my hat flew off my head. Anyway, a little bit reprieve now. Where was I? Oh yeah. So they offered to give me half of it in cash and the rest I had to put in a locked-in account. And it would have been a good chunk of money, except that they took a bunch of taxes out. But still, I am so blessed. I can now not be so stressed about finances until my place sells. God is so good. I didn't even know cashing out your pension was a thing. I'm sure some people think I'm crazy to have cashed it in, but I really believe Jesus is coming soon, so why should it be sitting in a bank like that? Plus, I got the money end of February, and it's March 1st I hit the road and started traveling, because I honestly feel that I'm being called to do this healing hiker and tell others about Jesus. And show people that it's not crazy or weird or strange to believe in God and Christ. So yeah, I just feel this is my mission right now that God wants me to do. And trust me, putting the hiking and God, I love them both, but to put them together, that is not something I would ever have thought up on my own. I truly believe that God wants me to do this. I just love telling people about Jesus. I just want them to know how wonderful and precious He is and how their life can be filled with joy and security with Him in their lives. My only trouble, though, is that I got my money the end of February, and March 1st I took off, and then the coronavirus came. I had offers to go to Hawaii and Israel. I wanted to travel the world. But now, this pandemic has kind of stalled things. But it'll be interesting to see what God has in store. The healing hiker rating for the Sugarloaf Mountain is a 4 out of 5. It's basically a straight up and then a straight back down trail. And it's lovely, the views are amazing, but yeah, it's just a bit too steep to give it a 5 out of 5. And now I'm on to the next trail. Now I'm on the Maasai Nature Trail. It's just a half-a-mile loop trail. The colossal rock profile in the distance takes the shape of a man's head, a man lying serenely on his back. His face is rugged and noble, with a long curved nose and a domed forehead. The historical figure represented is said to be Cochise, the brilliant chief of the Chiricahua Apaches. There is hardly a day in Arizona where it isn't severely windy. That's the only thing I'm not liking. Otherwise, I love it here. I recently listened to a sermon by Dr. Ben Carson, and in case you're one of the few people on earth that don't know who he is a pediatric neurosurgeon that retired and got into politics for some strange reason. I don't know why he got into politics. Anyway, he said that if the human learned something new every second, it would take 100 million years for him to start maxing out our brain. That is amazing. People, we are made for eternity. What is preventing you from giving your life to God? Tomorrow I'm hiking a 9-mile loop trail. So if this is any indication of how it's going to be, I am so super stoked. It's going to be magnificent. But that's for another video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, peace.